Alright guys, this is my E-Series Momo Sport steering wheel. As you can tell, it's been sitting in the sun for a while and it's all cracked. It's not very nice to hold, but it is a very nice steering wheel, especially with the cruise control buttons. So I'm going to give it a shot and try and wrap this in leather. Hopefully it turns out alright. Watch the Chris Fix video on YouTube. So I'm going to try and follow his steps throughout. Can leave a link in the description to his video as well. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Alright guys, so I've cut out the template for the wheel so far. Done it a couple of times. So first started with the long piece, and then I've actually trimmed it down a couple of times just to get it a nice snug fit around the wheel. As you can see, it's a little bit loose, but once we pull it tight to tie it in, it should be alright. I don't really want to go and use any adhesives on it if I don't have to. Obviously we could and keep it in place, but I just want to get it nice and tight. So I've left it long so that we can fold these corners over this edge and get it a nice neat finish around that wheel there, something like that. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and mark it all out for where my stitches are going to be. Go from there. Alright guys, well that took longer than wanted it to. So I've marked the stitching spaces. So I've gone sort of 5mm spacings all the way along the edges and 5mm step back in. These longer tabs to go around these areas here. Left them long so that I'll be able to sort of fold them back in and get a nice line around the wheel. And then on the ends I've gone a little bit closer, probably, I don't know, 3mm spacings or what have you, just to try and get a nice tight join or seam, which will then go at the bottom center of the steering wheel at the bottom. So there is a sort of a split line in there from the original rubber, I think this is. I don't think it's it looks like there's a case on it, but I think it's all just a rubber that's stuck to the wheel. So I've stitched the bottom seam together, as you can see. It's a little bit loose here, so I might have to tighten that up a bit, redo that a little bit. But it's come out not too bad, really. Someone who's never sewn before, it's not too bad. So I've done one small section. As you can see, it's sort of tore out just there. Pretty spewing about, but I think when I stitch this section back in, I might just sort of overlap it a little bit and hide that. Second of all, I probably should have left this material maybe another, I don't know, maybe 5 or 10mm longer. As you can see, it's a little bit short in the middle there, but you know what? I'm pretty proud of that, actually. It's only professionals get it perfect. Like, you know, I could probably start again, but everything on this car I'm doing myself, so I'm pretty proud of how some of the things are turning out, even though they're not perfect, but I'm not perfect, so yeah. Alright guys, I've completed the wheel. Some spots look better than others, so you can see where I started there. Obviously you can see it's a little bit short, but there is a bit of movement in the wheel. So potentially pull it close, see how stitching gets a bit loose through there. But then when you come to this side, got sections there where it actually looks really professional. So not too unhappy with it. Definitely going to run it. See here, I've actually just tucked the corners in just to give it a nice sort of finish. Like I said, it's not a professional job, but that's what this car's about. That's what this channel's sort of about. Showing an average bloke just having a bit of a try on a few things. So be able to get this on the car now, and should look the goods now. It won't feel sticky or odd because I had a just because of all that fading up there, the sun damage. So steering wheel's all fitted back in the car. Actually looks really good. Went with the green stitching, as you've seen throughout. Probably wondered why didn't just go black. Thought I'd try and match it up to the car. This car's a Polynesian green colour, which is quite nice. So I thought I'd match it up. But yeah, there's the finished product. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you like the channel, and see you next time.